this season, this Fortnite season, is one of the best in Chapter 5. But it's lacking something. Something is wrong with it, and we all know what that is. Even I, as a casual sub, said this. Sure, the War Machine arsenal, the jetpack, and the turret have won me games, and I am grateful for that. But I don't want to be winning every match. Now, I don't think that the nerfing should have happened. I think that we could have benefited greatly. Let me paint you a picture for a little bit. All right? So, War Machine Arsenal got nerfed to death. Even though it's a mythic item, it's still overpowered, or it was overpowered. And people complained, despite it being a mythic. And the mythics are supposed to be overpowered weapons. That's the whole point of it being mythic, because otherwise it'd just be legendary. So here's what I think the problem was that people, I think the problem wasn't that it was overpowered. It's that it was easily accessible. Every game you could probably find one of these every game. Right? And you could find multiple in each game sometimes. Now this is a problem because then you have like 5 people having these arsenals versus you with your usual guns. I have a solution to this. I had a solution to this problem before they nerfed it, because, you know, competitive likes to cry and bitch and moan about everything. But I had an idea how to fix this. So back in the day, we used to be able to fight the good guys too. I mean, we all knew that Doctor Doom, Galactus, and all of that were the main bad guys. Yet we could still fight Iron Man in Stark Industries. Why didn't we get this same notion here? I mean, would it be so bad to maybe fight War Machine? I feel like the problem that people had was that it was easily accessible. But what if it was a boss weapon? I mean, look at the arcane blasters that Doctor Doom has. Nobody's talking about those being overpowered, and I won multiple matches with those. And I am shit at Fortnite. Yet somehow I won with them. They do 50 damage. Or at least the bomb does. But the basic shooting, I think, does 25, which is still quite a bit of damage. I mean, come on. But and nobody ever talks about that because it's a boss weapon. Boss weapons are meant to be overpowered. They're meant to be something that you can counter, but it's most likely that you'll die if you encounter somebody wearing these. That's why nobody complains about the medallions, because they're boss weapons, or they're boss items. Nobody complains about them because they are that. They are boss items. And they're all mythic. So what's the difference between the Arcane Blast and the War Machine? Well, first off, the War Machine is an automatic weapon mixed with a rocket launcher. So, yeah, there's big difference. But I'm saying that, like, would it be so bad to have a hero be a fightable person? I mean, we had Tony Stark at Stark Industries, and you could fight him, and he was a good guy. So what gives? Why are we not doing fightable heroes. I feel like a lot of the weapons this season could have benefited if they were mythics. Like the shield. The shield was overpowered, but I feel like you should have been able to fight Captain Jones for the shield. Sure, it would mess with the time. It would probably mess with the story, but at least the gameplay would be nice. And it's not like we haven't fought Jones before. I mean, you can literally attack him and be fine. I feel like Captain Jones should have been able to be fought and you get a mythic shield. I just feel like a lot of the overpowered weapons should have been able to be boss weapons because of how overpowered they were. That would have saved them from being nerfed. Now, for the other arsenals. Now it's time for the jetpack and the turret. The turret is perfect. Is at the perfect rarity. It's not good. Or, it's good, but it's also not the greatest. So I think epic rarity is perfect. It's a 3-round burst turret. Does 25 damage each time it hits a player. Really not that good. I don't know if that's because they nerfed it, but it was never really good in my opinion. Because it could easily lose the player. Easily. So epic rarity is perfect. Now for the jetpack. I admit, on launch, this thing was overpowered. The amount of fuel you used and just like, you could travel distances with it. I feel like it should have been a mythic, and it should have been dropped by War Machine. Because we know that the medallions are like the secondary item you can get from the bosses. So I feel like because we're not going to get that many medallions, I feel like Captain Jones and War Machine should have dropped 2 items. Captain America would drop his mythic shield, and I don't know, maybe he gets a medallion too. I don't know. But I don't know what medallion he would use. Maybe like infinite speed. Because, on your left and all that. But War Machine doesn't drop a medallion. Because what medallion would he have? Infinite ammo? I mean, maybe. But I mean, yeah. He would drop the mythic jetpack and the mythic War Machine arsenal. I don't know. That's just my opinion. I just feel like Fortnite leans too much into the whole faction side of things. Like, you can tell whose side you're on if you pay attention to the story. So it's like, I feel like they should go back to the drawing board and say, hey, even though these guys are heroes, you can fight them to get their loot and everything. But yeah, that's just my opinion. I don't know, what do you guys think? I just feel like they forgot everything beyond chapter 5. So yeah, anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, turn on notifications, and yeah, bye.